Joining us now is a very special guest. It is All-American defensive end and four-star Notre Dame commit Tyson Ford. Tyson, thanks for coming on, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
anytime.
So the word around the street and recruiting circles was that before you were committing to Notre Dame, you were committing to Oklahoma, only to find out that you flipped to Notre Dame. What was it about Notre Dame that just led you to go there?
It was really just the winning culture that they have, and then the coaching staff. It's unlike any other. And then especially having Coach Marcus Freeman coming out of the scene, that really made a big difference. We started having conversations, and he was just reminding me like what Notre Dame was all about, just about the degree and just the special name that it has behind it, just the power that it holds, and then along with the degree is the high level football. And so you just can't get that anywhere else in no other school.
Exactly. So speaking of Oklahoma, you had offers from prominent Big 12 schools such as Oklahoma. Do you ever regret not choosing to go to somewhere that actually like doesn't try on defense? Like the Big 12 defense just doesn't exist. So like you just go there and just get a scholarship just to pretty much just stand there and do nothing.
Oh no, I never regret that. I always want to go against a challenge. I always want to be challenged. It's fun just having competition and
That's a
No,
football
playing
guy
with
answer.
coaches that know what they're doing.
that is a football guy
Yeah.
Yeah,
answer.
it's a really
I
good.
mean, in the Big 12, though, like teams are putting up 70 every game, so you wouldn't have to do much on defense.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm trying to go there to win games and have fun.
Absolutely.
So
So let's say you did commit to a Big 12 school and you did know that like defense just like wasn't a thing there. Would you ever consider moving to offense just to score and just pancake guys?
um, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I played offense in the past, but I'm not sure if that would be something that I want to do. Really, I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie.
I don't blame you.
I don't either.
But question two to it, like, what was it about Notre Dame? Was just it seemed like almost right after Marcus Freeman came on as the defensive coordinator. What was it about him that sealed the deal?
Really just the conversation we had, like I said earlier, he was just reminding me the power that the name Notre Dame holds and just what people think about it. And then along with the high level football, the great academics, and you can't get that in any other school. Really, just name them all. You can't get both at any other school.
Yeah, and you've mentioned a few times like the degree, and I've seen almost every other interview you've done. You reiterate that like the degree and the prominence of the academics there is a big part for you. It saw that you wanted to study like medicine. Or
Yeah, either medicine or law. Yeah, I'm not really sure at the moment right now, but
yeah,
I'll make a decision.
well, everything I've seen, it sounds like you're like a super smart kid. Do you think that translate on the field?
I mean, I think some of the tendencies, translate on the field. Like you definitely have to know like what to look for and just like who you're going against in order to just know your advantage and know their disadvantages. So I don't think you necessarily have to be smart off the field, but you just have to carry some of those tendencies. They have to just match.
Right. Yeah,
Absolutely.
there's that difference between like class smart and football smart. So then like being able to have both is
Hmm.
like something that you don't really see that often.
Yeah, like Eric Smart, but I wouldn't put him on a football field.
No, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
I can't
Definitely
get too mad
not.
at that. That's fair. All 5'6" of me and a half,
Half. Sorry, I wouldn't want to forget the half.
of course.
Speaking of on the football field, though, with a name like Tyson Ford, that's just such a tough name, like built Ford tough. Like, how tough are you? It sounds like you're the type of guy to like play on a broken leg.
I mean, yeah, I mean, this past season I actually played through hamstring strain
Knew
all
it.
year. I mean, it wasn't that serious, but I wasn't gonna miss a game for that. But any chance I get to play, I mean, I'm gonna play through it. It doesn't matter.
Knew it.
That just makes so much sense.
I could just tell by the name that that's a tough guy.
For those of you who don't know, G Herbo, Drake, and Lil Durk dropped new albums today. That being said, Tyson, what's your favorite pregame artist? Because like watching your highlight tapes, it takes a special something to get someone that angry at an opposing running back to bury them in the turf like you do. Like what is the key?
I think the person I listen to the most definitely is probably either Meek Mill, Kendrick Lamar. Um, it's just their lyrics; they're just a lot more aggressive, and so
Yeah,
it's easy to get you just hyped up and in the mood. I definitely listen to them the most.
that makes sense. That because I listen to them like if I do like a PR, like I'll bump like some Meek or like some old Kendrick, and I just want to like run through a brick wall.
Good kid, Mad City will get you going.
Yeah, yeah, I will.
I don't know so much. I'm not gonna listen to like to Pimp a Butterfly or anything before hitting the bench PR, but definitely Section 80, some Good Kid, Mad City. That'll get you going.
Yes, it will.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Eric, the producer here. Um, like we said, they're like serious clips of you just like laying out people, like borderline decapitating them. So like, do you ever feel bad knowing that they have a family to go home to?
No, that never crosses my mind. You know, they're playing football. They want to be hit, so they're out there for a reason.
Yeah, no, you can't have any remorse.
Mm-mm.
None.
No, not
That's a
at
great
all.
answer. So special love for Notre Dame linemen. But so far we've only had offensive linemen on the show. We've had a few offensive line commits and then an offensive lineman who played like the 2012 national championship team. So you're the first D lineman we've had on. Is there any rivalry on the same team between like offense and defensive line?
Um, what do you mean? You mean like with the recruits or?
No, I just mean like so you're obviously going against each other in practice time. Like, is there any rivalry where you just kind of like have a special thing for like maybe the left tackle, something like that?
I mean, personally on my team, yeah, my left tackle. Now we get into it a lot, but you know, we're trying to push each other, you know,
Yeah.
because if you do that, then you know, on the field it's going to be easy. So really, yeah, there is a rivalry.
Yeah, so we're really good friends with Notre Dame 21 commit Spindler. He's an offensive lineman. So do you think you could take Rocco one-on-one if you're familiar with Rocco at all?
Uh, I I think I am familiar. Yeah, I could definitely, take.
All right, well,
Oh,
Rock us to
oh.
the show. Rocco's a really good friend of ours, so I'm gonna make sure that he sees this, and we're gonna have to set this up.
All right, that's fine. I mean, we'll go back and forth. It'll be fun.
Perfect. So to give you a little context, Rocco benches 400 pounds. That being said, what's your max bench?
Um, my max, I haven't really done a max recently. I'm not even gonna lie, because I was just in basketball season, so I couldn't really give you a number right now.
Oh, so you're a two-sport athlete too?
Oh yes, sir.
Obviously.
Yeah, I played with Brad Bill Elite, the AAU
gotcha.
team, probably a few years ago.
Did
It
you
was
ever
about
see?
I stopped playing last year.
Yeah.
Go
Did
ahead.
you ever see like playing basketball that much like hurts your football game?
No, really, when I play basketball, I just use it as an opportunity to just work on my just agility, really. Because if you play basketball and you play football and you're big, you know, it's gonna teach you how to move faster. They both translate, so there's really nothing negative.
Yes, there's actually a debate that was going on Twitter the other week about whether or not Zion Williamson or LeBron could play football. So being a football player, obviously playing basketball, like how does that translate? Do you just body people and then just go on with your day?
I mean, with being a football player, I think it's more mental when it comes to basketball. Like you just have a tough mentality. Like if you're going against another team's enforcer, you're not gonna let anybody stand up to you because you know they can't really handle you. It's really just a mentality thing. You're just out there knowing you're the biggest, strongest guy out there. No one can do anything with you.
Yeah, there are also like viral clips of like big football guys just playing basketball, just running over people. Like, does that thought ever cross your mind, or are you like one of those guys who just run over someone?
You ever like forget that you're playing basketball and not going against a right tackle?
I mean, no, I've been playing. I actually started playing basketball before I played football.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I actually coming into high school, I plan to go to college for basketball. So
Really?
I'm pretty controlled when I play. Yeah.
So what made there? Like why'd you choose football over basketball?
Um, really just coming into high school, football, the games were definitely more fun, I would say. It's just a different level of intensity just when you're out there, especially when you're making big plays and then people screaming your name and all that. And then I got my first offer after my sophomore year, and then that's kind of when I took it seriously.
So we've had a couple Notre Dame basketball commits, and they said that Brey was recruiting them in like seventh grade. Was anyone recruiting you in like seventh grade? Like, did Brey hit your line at all?
No, no one was recruiting me back then. No.
Yeah, there's some weird like men's basketball coach Mike Brey. He just like he's been looking at people since like fourth grade.
Yeah,
He gets after them young. It's kind of creepy. Like
I
everything.
mean,
I've
that's
heard-
really how you get the good ones, though.
Yeah, that's true. But like we used to play, like I don't know if you're familiar with the basketball commits at all, but one of them we played like grade school basketball with here in the area. So like Brey was at our middle school games.
Apparently.
It's strange. Just
Oh.
So I noticed you did a Q&A on your Twitter, more focused on like the football side of things. So you cool if we do like a little rapid fire Q&A of our own?
Yeah, that's fine. Go
All
ahead.
right, sweet. First question, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Do you have a dog?
I do. He's about 9 years old. He's a boxer.
Nice.
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's a football guy dog.
That's a great dog. If you were on an island and you had to choose one NFL player to take,
I'm sorry, you cut out. I didn't hear you.
okay, if you were on an island and you had to choose one NFL player to take with you, either present, who would it be?
Oh, definitely be Chase Young. Definitely Chase Young.
Chase
Oh
Young?
yeah. I'm a big
Ooh.
football team guy. I love the football.
He watched the football team, and I don't know why, but he does. Okay, next question: waffles or pancakes?
Pancakes.
Oh, so does
easy.
that mean you like getting pancakes?
No, not at all.
All right, just had to make sure that
We had to
because
clarify.
every we've had on, we ask them waffles or pancakes, and they all say waffle. None of them actually like pancaking people. It baffles me.
It's weird how like the defensive linemen pancakes and all the O linemen like waffles.
It's weird.
It's very world we live in.
Turtles or tortoises?
Turtles. Definitely
Yeah,
turtles.
good question. Good answer. Eric?
Yeah. If you had a third.
Wait,
ear-
Eric, introduce yourself.
Yeah, Eric, the producer here.
Thank you.
If you had a third ear, where in your body would you put it?
Oh,
I'm sorry in
know,
advance.
probably,
Eric always has the weird questions.
no, it's fine. Does the ear work?
Of
Is
course it
the
works,
ear
yeah.
functional?
Yeah, it's amateur hour. Of course it works.
Okay. I mean, probably behind my left ear. I don't know.
Okay.
Smart.
Smart.
2 ears in the same place. I like that.
Smart. How good's the barbecue in St. Louis?
I would say I'm not sure. I don't really have like a lot of St. Louis originated barbecue. Like really, the barbecue places I go to is just a random restaurant, so I wouldn't even be able to really tell you. And plus, I don't
Yeah.
really eat barbecue that much, so I'm not even sure.
What's your favorite food?
Definitely pasta.
Oh,
Like
good
shrimp
answer.
Alfredo, Cajun pasta, anything like that.
Yeah,
Good
I love
answer.
me a little Alfredo.
All right, so I think that's all the Q&A we had.
That is all
that
the
rapid
Q&A.
fire
Yeah,
Q&A.
the rapid fire Q&A. I think
So-
we're all good with that.
Eric, do you want to ask the question about commitment?
Yeah, sure. So
Breaking the story.
for sure. So you and your boy, I guess you guys seem to be boys. DJ Weselak, you know?
Yeah, I do know DJ. Yeah.
Yeah. Could you just break his commitment to Notre Dame, like right here at the show? And for the record, we've like done this with a couple different commits. So just curious, like, is he coming or no?
I mean, you really have to ask him that. You know, he loves all the schools that have
He
offered
knows.
him, that talked to him.
That smile.
It's-
That smile.
Yeah, he knows. He knows. He knows.
He loves all the schools. You know, he hasn't made a decision yet. I'm gonna let him make that decision. I'm not really sure where he's gonna
He's
go.
lying
I'm
through
not
his teeth
sure.
right now.
You sound like such a politician, not gonna lie.
He is lying through his teeth.
I'm really not sure. I promise you, I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
I noticed also on Twitter that some people are on there saying that you look like NBA Youngboy and often get you views. Can you just confirm that you two are indeed not the same person?
No, me and NBA Youngboy are not the same person.
Okay, thank you, because there
There
was a
was-
lot of confusion on
There
Twitter.
was literally a tweet of you guys. Like, if you look up Tyson Ford on Twitter, there was a tweet of a picture of you and a picture of Youngboy side by side.
Oh, really? I know a lot of people say I look like NLE Chopper, but I've never heard Youngboy.
Choppa, yeah, I can see that too. I can see that too. But you an NLE Chop person?
No.
Okay,
I'm
good.
not with that.
I was worried for a second. So we just got done
I got
interviewing.
probably like 100-something thousand.
We just got done interviewing another commit in your class, Nolanziegler. And have you guys talked at all, like just about being future teammates?
Yeah, we usually just like chop it up on the Xbox or something. Like we talk every once in a while.
What games do you like to play?
We've only played COD together because he has a PS4 and I have an Xbox, so
Gotcha.
you know,
Gotcha.
that's
Gotta
the
hop on
game
those
we play
crossplays.
together.
Yep. Speaking, you mentioned you played basketball. Are you hopping on the Top Shot trend?
The Top Shot trend, I'm not familiar with that trend.
NBA Top Shot? Oh,
Reed is obsessed with NBA Top Shot. So pretty much it's just you go on, it's pretty much you're buying stock in a player based off of a video.
but it's like virtual trading cards. It's so nerdy, but it's so cool.
I've never heard of that. I might have to look that up. I might have to get into it.
Yeah, definitely do
it's
it.
pretty cool.
Reed got me into it. I haven't bought anything yet, but I'm definitely planning on it. So let's talk a little baseball. I'm a baseball guy.
I'm sorry in advance because
I don't know if you're a
But
fan or
no,
not.
but he's the only one like here that even knows anything about baseball. So if you actually do like baseball, it's just going to be you two talking.
Do you know anything about baseball?
Yeah, I mean, I know nothing about baseball, so I don't know how much I'm able to contribute to this.
Good answer.
Okay, so you're from St. Louis. I assume that if you had to associate with a team, you choose the Cardinals.
I remember when I was younger, actually, I liked the Red Sox only because of
Okay.
Big Papi.
Okay,
That was
then
a
I don't really have any personal beef with you anymore, so I'll cross off this
It's
question.
it's impossible not to be a Big Papi fan.
It is, dude.
Like I'm not a baseball guy, but every time I see Big Papi, I just want to be a Red Sox fan.
Oh yeah, I did a drawing of him in like 8th grade when he retired.
Congrats.
Thanks. So the reason why I would have had beef with you if you said the Cardinals is because I'm originally from Chicago, and we actually have an NFL team in our city. So how badly does it suck not being able to call an NFL team your home team?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When the Rams were here, we didn't want to call them our NFL home team, so
That's fair. That's
I don't.
fair.
I'm not really sure. So
So
it doesn't really bother me at all.
So then, who's your favorite NFL team?
Ooh, so I'm a Tom Brady fan. So
Okay.
right now it's the Buccaneers.
I actually understand that after I got my heart broken in the Super Bowl, even a Patrick Mahomes fan. So we're from Indiana, so I'm a big Colts fan. So I spent my whole childhood getting beat up by Tom Brady. So I have a pretty big beef with Tom. But I've just decided that I'm going to be a complete bandwagon in everything. So I'm now like I was a Bills fan until the Bills lost. Now I'm a Tom Brady fan.
No, you're still a Bills fan.
I'll still be a Bill. I like everyone. I like football.
Yeah, I just like all football.
But yeah, so I'm glad we can.
I mean,
be
the
fellow
Bills
Tom
are
Brady
finally up
fans.
there now.
Yeah, we are honorary members of Bills Mafia. Actually,
Yeah, we got inducted into Bills Mafia. It's an honor to be here.
Okay, I have a friend. He's really into the Bills. He like everything Bills. Like he even supported them like last year when they lost to the Texans in the playoffs. You know, he was saying Josh is gonna come back stronger as ever. He was right. I did not think Josh was gonna come back that strong.
fun fact: our logo is Ash Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, it did. Okay, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
him. It's him doing a bootleg. That's how we came up with our name.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really great.
Thank you.
No, but he's
Okay.
definitely a top. He's definitely like a top. I want to say maybe like top 7, top 5, maybe top 5.
Top 5.
Top two, and 2.
Fact.
Yeah.
Top 2.
And he's not 2.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
He's
I'm a
so
big
confused.
Josh Allen guy.
He's
I'm
so
a big Josh Allen
confused.
guy.
All right, Tyson. I have one last question. Is the arch the only cool thing about St. Louis?
I mean, I haven't been to the arch since I was like maybe 3. I'd probably say the botanical gardens here is the best thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Or maybe
I
the
haven't
science center. I like that too.
Yeah. Okay, that makes
He's
sense.
Matt's the only one here who's been to St. Louis, so I cannot contribute to this either.
I just see I go cool arch.
It is a pretty cool arch.
That's the only thing that goes through my mind.
Probably the coolest arch in the world,
I'd say so.
debatably. Yeah.
Debated, arguably.
Eric, do you have any more questions?
I mean, they added like a big Ferris wheel by it too, so people really go down there a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Eric, do you have any more?
Nah, I'm good.
wanna
You're
follow-
smiling. You're smiling. Look,
You
have
have
another
a
question.
There's
Well-
I can tell you have another question.
I was just curious, like, have you ever like walked under the arch?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
he said he hasn't been there since he was 3.
No.
Can you
The answer is
listen?
No. Like, I feel like if something like bad, does something bad happen to you if you walk under it?
What?
What?
You know, like it's like a curse. It's like throwing or like dropping salt or like breaking mirrors. You know, like maybe it's a bad omen.
Walking under an arch?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Tyson, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
No,
What happened?
the genuine question.
Eric, you're still smirking. Do you have anything else?
Well, I had another Q&A, but like that's fine.
Oh no,
no,
ask it.
If you could be one flavor of ice cream, what would it be?
Okay, wait,
Oh my
repeat
god.
that.
Okay,
repeat
never.
that.
Yeah, slow it down first of all.
If you could be one flavor of ice cream, what flavor would you be?
If you
And
could,
I'm sorry for that question.
If I could be one flavor,
That's What kind of question is
know.
that, Eric?
let's rephrase. I guess what he's wanting to ask you, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I don't.
No,
That's not what he was asking.
that's
But
not
I
what
don't
was asking.
like. I don't. What flavor of ice cream would I be?
For me, it'd be like Superman. That's just me.
You would be Superman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I think that's a good place to.
Yeah,
To call it quits.
Tyson, we really appreciate you coming on. Hey, if you want to answer it, go for it. Please do not feel obligated to answer that question at all.
I mean, I'm not even sure how to answer that question at this point.
I'm
so
not either.
I don't
I'll
even know
pass.
how I would have asked the question.
I don't know what inside your brain was like, yeah, that's a great idea to ask that question.
I don't know what to tell you. It just popped up. My brain works like that sometimes. My bad, Tyson.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Anyway.
Seriously, Tyson, thank you so much.
Yeah, this was awesome, man.
We hope to have you back on. You're now officially a friend of the program. So whenever we want to have you back on again, we'll shoot you a text and you kind of have to come on. So
You're a
All right, thank you. I really appreciate it.
yeah, of course.
Absolutely, man.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
Tyson.
Yeah. See you, man.